Busy engines. It was a special day on Sodor. The railway inspector was coming to inspect Sir Topham Hatt's railway. Thomas, you should be shunting coal trucks when the inspector arrives, said Sir Topham Hatt. He wants to see busy engines. It's very important. Thomas went to find some of his engine friends. He wanted to ask them to help shunt trucks. He puffed to Marin Station. Percy was there waiting for the mail. "Hello, Percy," peeped Thomas. "Will you come and shunt coal trucks with me? The inspector is arriving soon, and he wants to see busy engines." Percy was supposed to deliver the mail, but he did want to help Thomas, too. Percy was uncoupled and away he whooshed. And where did the inspector go first? To Marin Station. When the inspector arrived to check on things, Percy wasn't there. The inspector was not very pleased. In the meantime, Thomas huffed to the quarry, where Mavis was waiting to pull some slate trucks. "Will you come and help me shunt coal trucks?" peeped Thomas. "The inspector is due to arrive, and he wants to see busy engines." Mavis had a lot to do, but she decided to help Thomas too. And where do you think the inspector went next? The quarry. When he arrived at the quarry, Mavis wasn't there. Uh-oh, the inspector was not pleased at all. Thomas was chuffing cheerily back to the docks. Percy and Mavis had already shunted a long line of coal trucks. They knew that the inspector would be so pleased. Then Thomas heard Gordon's whistle go peep as he delivered the inspector to the docks. "We must look busy," Thomas said urgently. So Percy shoved and Mavis shunted, and the coal trucks biffed and bashed together. And then, uh-oh, coal dust flew down Gordon's funnel. It made him sputter and splutter and cough. The dust flew back out of his funnel and landed everywhere. Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. "What's going on?" he shouted. "Thomas, what have you been up to?" The inspector is not pleased at all. Poor Thomas, he felt terrible. Thomas knew he had to make things right. He heaved and hauled Gordon to the steamworks for repairs. Soon Gordon's funnel was fixed and his firebox was roaring away again. Thomas steamed back to the docks. He was ready to be a very busy engine. He shunted and shoved until all the trucks were in the right places. He was so busy that he didn't notice that Sir Topham Hatt and the inspector were watching him. "You've been a very busy engine," the inspector said to Thomas. "Next time, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, "remember that you can be a busy engine all by yourself, and a really useful one too." "Oh, I will, sir," Thomas replied. "I certainly will." And he beamed from buffer to buffer. The end. And this is dedicated to Chris Richardson. Peace.